Well, just in time for back to school, this is a great event we have to tell you about today. A local law firm is fighting brain injuries by giving away free bicycle helmets today. We have Lita Vega here. She is from the Sloan, Bagley, Hatcher, and Perry law firm to tell us more about the Heads in Helmets program they work with and how you can get a free safety helmet for your child. Good morning, Lita. And you've brought Genesis with us today as well to show us how to properly fit a helmet. And we'll get to Genesis in just a moment. First, tell us about the Heads in Helmets program and what the mission is.
Well, Heads in Helmets is a program that is administered through the Justice for Children Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization. And their goal is to fit every child with a safety helmet to help prevent brain injuries.
And we know that traumatic brain injuries, right, are a leading cause of injury or death in children. And a lot of that comes because kids are just not wearing helmets on when they're riding their bikes or doing other activities, I guess, right?
Correct, yes. Skateboarding, traumatic brain injuries are just devastating to families, to children and adults, and so the goal of the foundation is to help prevent these through the simple act of wearing a helmet.
Well, it's such a good thing that you all are doing. You've brought several to show us here today, and you're going to show us how to fit Genesis today, right? Okay, so what are some things you want to keep in mind?
Well, when buying a helmet, you need to custom fit it. It's very important that it fits correctly on the child's head. So what we do is we actually measure the child's head because based on the size of their head will be the size of the helmet. And Genesis' head, oh, excuse me, babe, is 21 inches. So that would be an extra small size helmet.
Okay.
So we would fit her. The helmets can be custom fit through the addition of padding, which would make it large, smaller size for her head. But we custom fit it, we place it on their heads.
And how does it feel?
Amazing.
Pretty good? It's just right, What are some of the mistakes that parents do make sometimes, Lita?
One of the mistakes is that it doesn't fit. It needs to be a firm fit. When they move their head, if they shake their head, it doesn't need to move around. It needs to stay firmly in place. And that's the most important part, so that in the event of an accident, the helmet doesn't slip around or move, but it stays in place and protects the head.
And you will be custom fitting up to 500 children today. Tell us about this incredible event.
It is the El Centro. It's the Be Healthy Family Expo. They're giving away backpacks for children. It's their back to school event, and we will be there. We will have a booth, and we will be, as you said, custom fitting 500 children with helmets.
And how old do you have to be to get a helmet today?
The range is 3 to 14 years old.
So a huge age range there, and I know that it is happening today from 9 until noon, correct? And that is at the Magnolia Multi-Service Center, one of the City of Houston's multi-service centers there at 7037 Capitol Street. And now for parents who can't make it out there this morning, they still need a helmet for their child, or perhaps you have a huge rush of people and you run out. What can they do? Can they still get a helmet through your program?
Yes, they can call our Houston office at 713-520-8833 and just ask for me, and I'll be happy to set up an appointment for parents to bring their children in to be fitted.
That is wonderful. And again, if you've missed that number, just look up. It's the Sloan, Bagley, Hatcher, and Perry law firm here in Houston, and you can call that firm, find out how you can get a helmet. Well, what a great event that you guys are putting on today, and we hope you have a huge turnout. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a great school year. You look wonderful.
Thank you.